Hey guys, Inventor719 here, and in today's video we are going to be reviewing this black powder salute cannon. So very similar to all of my other review videos thus far, this cannon is from pyrocreations.com. There is a link down in the description below to their website. They have lots of different types of cannons just like this one. One of my most popular videos to date is actually their 22 caliber mini cannon. Now this is not made by Pyro Creations, but they sell them, and I'm very excited to test it out in today's video. So I already opened the box off camera, as you can see, because I was just so excited to see what was inside. So quickly, let's open it up here. And the least exciting thing is probably the owner's guide. Before we read the manual, as you can see, there's three different types. There's the field cannon, the garrison cannon, and the artillery. We have the artillery one in today's video, which should be pretty exciting. Now, I've already read this off camera. It has a bunch of safety precautions and firing guidelines. Lots of good information about storage and everything as well. So, very nice that they actually included an owner's manual instead of just assuming you knew what you were doing. As I sometimes mess up, and you guys down in the comments, be sure to let me know. Just kidding, I love all my fans. Anyway, here is the main device itself. Let's go over the aspects in a bit more detail in 1 second. Let's just finish unpackaging the box, with the last item being the gunpowder measurer, loader, and compactor tool. Just like that. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at the body and construction of the cannon. I would give it a solid 8.5 to 9 out of 10. With not much I would improve on. Basically, the body is constructed of plastic, but it is not cheap plastic. It is very heavy duty plastic in my opinion. It is colored green for authenticity, of course. The wheels even are high quality plastic, and everything just feels solid. Not that it matters for what we're using it for, but it's nice when your replica cannon does look and feel solid. I'm very impressed with the details. They have included lots of rivets, some cogs, got some branding on the side of it. The wheels have the studs in them, the tread, lots of detail. Very cool piece to even look at, never mind fire. And the barrel itself is of course made out of metal. I'm assuming it's cast steel, but I cannot confirm that. It has the hole in the back for your 1/8 inch fuse. And the bore of this specific cannon is 58 caliber. As you can see on the side of the box, it is actually not a very small item either. It's 7 inches by 3.75 with a 4-inch barrel, which I would say is quite a decent sized model cannon. It's just not a dinky little toy. Oh, which it tells us very nicely right there. And as I showed you guys earlier, it comes with this powder loading tool, which helps you measure and pour the powder, as well as the other side is a nice tamper tool. Really quickly, before getting to the shooting testing, I would like to point out the instruction manual specifies to only use black powder or black powder equivalents. Now, this is of course for the big effect, the grand presentation as they like to call it, and the authenticness of the cannon. But unfortunately here in Canada, it is not super easy to come by, especially where I live. So in today's video, we have 3 different alternatives. So here are the 3 alternatives that I will be testing in today's video. Again, if you had the proper black powder, I'm sure the result would be a lot nicer, so don't judge the cannon based on these. I wish I could get black powder, but I hope that one of these will provide a very similar effect. So on the left here we have the insides of a Firework. This is mostly like flash powder, which will be a lot more of a bang with less smoke. You can also see some colored balls, which I might throw in at the end of the video for fun to see if it looks like an actual firework coming out of the barrel of the cannon. This here is probably similar to black powder, but it is a lot of a heavier grain. If you can see on camera there, it is not very finely ground, which will mean it will burn slowly rather than quickly, but I will guess that that will produce a good amount of smoke. And this here is just the powder from inside of shotgun shells, as you can get those around here relatively simply. So those are going to be our 3 different contenders. I'm probably going to do this first, second, and third. And for fusing, we have a bit of the red fuse, which is a showy fuse, very loud. And this is just your standard green 1/8 inch fuse. The first 3 shots I'm going to be doing will be just the gunpowder as a salute, as the cannon is intended for. But after that, we're going to go ahead and put in some wadding and some steel balls, 2 different sizes here, to shoot at various targets, as I am sure you guys will like to see that. And if you want to see in a future video, comment down below if you want to see me shoot these Nerf bullets out of the cannon. I think that would be hilarious, and it'll probably just blow up, but it might go pretty far, you never know. Alright, let's get to the shooting test. First, let's use the powder from inside of the shotgun shell. This might not work so great, but it's a good place to start. Save the best for last. So as instructed in the manual, start by inserting your fuse into the rear of the cannon. 1/8 inch fuse fits perfectly in the back of the cannon. I'm going to push it in just a little bit. Then using our measuring device, let's go ahead and scoop up a full cup right about there. I might add a little bit more of powder and pour it just in the end of the barrel. That was about a 3/4 cup, so I'm just going to add a little more. It's kind of hard to scoop. Alright, now using the back end, just very gently compress the gunpowder towards the fuse, and now we're ready to shoot. Test 1, shotgun powder in the cannon. Here we go. So that was pretty hilarious. Clearly that powder just burns instead of blows up. It doesn't smoke at all. So let's move on to the black powder. Also, it is important to wait at least 5 minutes in between shots to make sure the barrel is cooled off and there's no burning embers inside, or else when I go and load in the black powder, it'll just go off right away. Shot number 2 with the coarse black powder. So that was pretty cool. I think the smoke might have extended just past the edge of the screen. Didn't make much noise, but looked amazing. Last but not least, we have the flash powder from inside of a Firework. I'm expecting this one to be potentially a little louder, but not as much smoke. Here we go. Well, my assumption was correct. That was a lot louder and actually still had quite a bit of smoke. Now the cannon used to be around here and it got knocked all the way over here. Knocked the box out of the way. So I would say it moved a solid three feet or so. So that was a pretty powerful punch. Let's get to some shooting of marbles. So right now in my cannon I've got a fuse and a mixture of the black powder and shotgun propellant. So now what we're going to do is just take a little bit of this paper towel, which I'm going to use as my wadding. I'm not too sure about how much to add. I'm going to do just enough to seal up the end of the barrel. So I'm just going to put her in there lightly, just like that. And now I'm going to use my jammer tool to jam it all the way in there. Going to make sure it's nice and compacted. And now I'm going to be shooting one of the medium-sized steel balls. For this test, our target of choice is that piece of foam. It's only about 1 meter away, but I'm trying to test the power rather than the accuracy. So let's see what happens with this setup. Here we go. Wow, considering the powders used, that was pretty powerful. Let's go check out the damage. You can easily see the entry hole right there, but it does not go through, so looks like it just went in and it just bounced right out. Went about halfway through, about 1 inch into this piece of foam. Let's try something a bit more powerful. So for this shooting test, we're going to be shooting a larger steel ball. using some of the flash powder and black powder mixed together. I'm expecting this to go straight through the styrofoam. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go with the shooting test. Alright, let's check out the damage. So the cannon got kicked back about 1 foot that time, and this is where the steel ball went into the styrofoam, and it looked like it almost made it through this time, but again, oh wait a sec, no, it did make it through. As predicted, this steel ball went all the way through the styrofoam and probably just continued on to the field. Alright, let's do one more special surprise. So for my special surprise finale, what I've done is loaded it up with some flash powder and these little colorful balls from inside Firework reports. So let's go ahead and see if we can turn our cannon into a firework. Here we go, lighting the fuse. Alright, so technically it worked, but it didn't go very far. Let's try one more time. Okay, this time I compacted the powder a lot more before putting in the colorful balls. So let's see if they go a little further. Burn! Well, that worked a lot better. I'm not sure what you could see. I'm going to make sure no trees are burning, but basically the cannon shot backwards as it does when it shoots very powerful rounds, and it shot a few purple balls all the way to the tree line. So very cool experiment. Alright everyone, so there is my comprehensive review on this model 58 caliber artillery cannon. Now obviously I did not use it for exactly its intentions. I mainly did a few different experiments for entertainment purposes, and depending on what I thought you guys would like to see. I would give this product a solid 10 out of 10 for value, entertainment, and just pure fun. There is unlimited possibilities. Like I said, if you want to see me fire Nerf bullets out of it, let me know in the description down below. Tons of fun stuff you can do with this. Again, pyrocreations.com. They have tons of different styles of this product. With actual black powder, I'm sure it would be an amazing product. Even better than what you saw in today's video. So please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more reviews if you enjoyed this type of video. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Alright, here's a little bonus clip for everyone who stayed to the very end. There's the cannon right there, and I've got it loaded up with a bunch more colorful firework balls. So, let's give it one big finale. Lighting the fuse now. That's a lot slower burning fuse. Alright, thanks for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe.